So here we are back with the TS-440 from Kenwood. Here's the boards that I, in quotes, repaired. Oh God. I mean, the solder on them looks really good. I've had them under the microscope 3 times at least. I can't find out what I did wrong because it did work. It just had an intermittent connection. And I didn't know what boards it was, so I reflowed these, and I reflowed the display board. So I set these aside. Guy on eBay had these. You can see the big difference is all these wires got replaced compared to stock. That bothered me, but I was willing to take a chance. And then I see jumpers across the back. And where the heck was it? Somewhere there was 2 burnt traces. Where the heck was it? Shoot, don't remember now, but I promise you I'm not kidding. There was 2 smoked traces on this board. And I said, well, that's not good. Where the heck was it, man? A couple weeks ago I spotted all this. The other thing that was done is the socket was taken out and the processor was soldered directly to the board, which was supposed to be excuse me, an issue for these boards back in the day, but the soldering is not factory, so I know somebody else did it. So these have been messed with, but with jumpers and a couple of melted traces, I just went, yeah, we're not going to plug this in. So I took a chance yet again and got another pair of control boards for this thing. Put it all back together, and before I screwed it all down, I checked all the connectors that could be confused. I think there's 2 pairs that can be swapped. And I checked them against the schematic several times. I was as careful as I could be. And then I bolted it all in. I think there's still a couple screws missing. I gotta find them. I usually don't lose screws, but okay. So let's see what happens. Look at that. It works. And not only that, turn the sound up a little bit. Let's turn on the generate. Okay, it's transmitting, and oh goody, let's see, 14 megahertz, oh no, it shouldn't be 114 megahertz. Okay, it's transmitting. I'm doing something wrong. It should be giving us a high-pitched tone. God, I screwed it up already. Anyway, so all I had to do after I put it in is the display was scrolling and all weird. Is you turn it off, you hold in the A equals B, and then power it up, and it resets the processor. It did. It was great. So anyway, let's see. I can show you that it transmits. Whoops. There. See, and that was transmission power. I'm not going to leave it keyed up because I've got to check a whole bunch of stuff here. Yeah, the meter's laying back here, so it's not hooked up, but it proves the concept that it works. Apparently I screwed up the circuit board somewhere in my resoldering. Just upsets me to no end. But anyway, so why? Let's see here. I'm going to try this one more time. I probably shouldn't. 14.000, enter. Oh, there we go. I forgot to turn it on. So now the analyzer is transmitting on 14 megahertz into here, and if it had the meter on it, you'd see the meter go way up. In fact, it would go up to right at S9 because that's what it's set for. Anyway, there. So it does receive and it does transmit. And I'm real happy about that. So anyway, I got to go through, and the display here is missing 2 screws, and I know I had them. Then there's 2 screws missing that hold this on. I just wanted to test it. So yeah, I know, I gotta take it apart a little more and then see if I can screw it up. Now, or not screw it up. Okay, so let's kill it for now. Alright, so one thing, the lithium backup battery is dead. It's 0.0 something volts. Both of these 2 work. So I'm just gonna steal it off of there and put it over here. I guess it's an improvement. Maybe somebody out there knows the difference. These are 1989 circuit boards versus the original, which is 1986, and you can tell by the I used to know what that was for and what it was called, but you see that's only got 3 letters, and this one has 2 rows of letters. That tells you that this is later, besides the processor soldered to the board by the factory. And the date codes on the chips are all 89. So this is a little bit newer set of control boards. I don't know, is that helpful? You tell me. So I'm just happy the display works. One of the things I don't remember if it worked or not, I don't think it did, was the automatic antenna tuner. I gotta test that out. So at least for now, it transmits and receives, and I just got to find a couple screws. They should have been laying here, but it's been, what, a month since I ran into this problem, created this problem, excuse me. So anyway, it works. I'm happy as a clam. What else do I need to tell you? That's about it. So fixing it, in this case, was just replacing the control board, the pair of control boards. So one thing I did was I tried turning off the I don't know how long it takes, because I think that battery, it should forget what frequency it was just at and to go back to 14 megahertz. But I don't know how long of a period of time that takes. I don't know the answer. Yeah, see, it came right back. So anyway, swapping that battery out won't be a big deal. Yeah, I should probably buy a brand new one, and I'm not. These work fine, and they're easy to get out for me. Yeah, you know, famous last words. See how easy that is? There's a solder joint at each end of the battery. I can have that off in no time, and a replacement put back on, and then at least it should work. You know, I've got really good soldering skills and tech skills, but you wouldn't know it on this project. So maybe I've had a mental reset. Anyway, it works. I'm thrilled. I can't wait to get my antenna project going again, that big beam, and hook this up and start hitting the airwaves. That is thrilling. The other thing I'm going to do here is, I think it was D65, that gives you the 10 hertz display on digit, and then if you cut Q or D80, what happens? Oh yeah, then you get I don't know, a lot of people call it a Mars mod. Then you get all the AM works across all the bands that this thing is capable of. So yes, I'm going to do the battery and clip 2 diodes and then reset the processor, so it's all just one big shot. Anyway, it seems to work okay. I'm happy. You know, someday I'll probably have to resolder these boards too. They're all factory. I looked at them under the microscope carefully. Yeah, and the solder's not that great, but they work, and I'm just not going to screw with them. Alright, that's it. There it sits. It works. See you, bye.